Welcome to SteenSmokeHouse. It's actually Saturday, the end of September. Can you believe it? This is our 55th episode together. Today I'm going to do something special that I haven't done in a very long time. It's going to require one seasoning array, and that's Paul Prud'homme's Blackened Steak Magic. That's the only thing I'm going to use in this steak today. A little bit of ghee butter and a blistering hot iron skillet. We're going to cook it outdoors on my single burner propane burner, and I think you're going to like the results. So stay with me, and in a minute we'll get busy.
Sometimes when I walk into Texas Slabs, I really don't know what I'm going to walk away with. Today we've got a top sirloin steak, USDA prime, all natural, just like everything at Texas Slabs. This is about 1 1/8 inches or so thick. It's very nicely marbled, and I can't wait to cook it for you. I'm going to use a method I've never used on video before, and I actually haven't cooked this way for probably 20 years. So I'm kind of excited to see how it comes out. We're only going to use two things on this steak. We're going to use heat and seasoning. So in a moment I'm going to show you, and we'll get busy. Our trusty cow diagram is actually coming in pretty handy. That bottom sirloin was our tri-tip, the top sirloin right above it. This is the fire side of the skillet I'm using today. It's one of my favorites. I've actually got 8 or 9 iron skillets, but this one is engraved from Kate Paul's Kitchen with Paul Prud'homme's picture on it, so it's actually pretty cool. And I've had it about 34 years, but I haven't used it like this in a very long time. So I'm pretty excited about doing it today. I've already done the other side. I'm going to put a lot of this blackening seasoning on there. Normally on a steak I use salt and pepper. You know, most beef cuts I do, but this is going to be a kind of a different kind of cook. The rub is going to do a couple things. It's going to protect the meat from the intense heat we're going to use. It's going to flavor it, and it's going to give us a nice, tasty crust. I've got my single burner propane grill set up. That's our big cast iron skillet, and I've got it heating up, and as you're watching it get hotter and hotter, like this last scene here, it is almost white hot on the cooking surface, and that's what we need.
Okay, this thing's blazing hot. How cool is that?
It's only going to take a few minutes on each side to get this done, and the aroma is amazing. It smells fantastic. It really produces a lot of smoke. Two reasons you don't want to do this in your house: of course, fire and smoke. One house I had a huge over the stove vent installed. I did this once or twice in the house, and it managed it pretty well, but I don't know, it's just a little bit too risky. So outdoors is the way to go. This fire is so hot, all the fat and the marbling is rendering into the meat. It's going to be a delicious meal.
This thing looks beautiful. I can't wait to cut into it. Oh my goodness. All right. It's pretty amazing. I know it's really kind of medium to rare, but that's what I really wanted. Try it again. My goodness, this is so good.
Cooks so fast on the iron skillet. You can see the bark, and then it kind of goes to medium, and then it kind of goes to medium rare. And that's exactly the way I wanted it to come out. I wanted that nice pink center, and it's actually really hot in the center, and I like my steaks hot. So all in all, I really enjoyed this recipe. It came out exactly the way I wanted it to. And it's delicious. After I let this rest for a few minutes, the pinkness of it kind of toned down a little bit. Now it is what you see, and it's like a perfect medium rare to medium. It's delicious. I don't think you can buy a steak like this in a restaurant. When you cook it at home the way you want it, you get it how you want it. So thank you so much for watching SteenSmokeHouse. It's always fun doing these with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.